Hi guys, it's Eminem. It's Thursday. Thursday the 27th, and this is the first one I've put on for today because this morning, gotta admit, me and Paul caught up on a load of sleep. The tide was in and it was very, very blustery, and to be honest, I couldn't be bothered to get my head off the bed. It was horrendous, the wind this morning.
Thank you, mate.
And of course, it's one of those things when your body tells you not to get up, and it's a windy day, you don't want to get up. So of course we both just chilled. Well, didn't chill, we just kept. And again this evening, on the evening tide, we got up a bit late, and the thing was, because we got up late, the tide was virtually in, and it was windy to start with. Then all of a sudden the wind just died, which was great for us because we could get the rods out. Well, we only put 2 rods out tonight. We put one for Paul and one for me. Just concentrating on 2 rods for the change instead of 4. As I said, I've done the casting for Paul because I wanted to get out there for him tonight. He did have a bite and he struck, and unfortunately, as I said, I cast close together, try and get the leads close together. He thought he had summer on, and unfortunately for us, I think as the tide started to turn, it flipped my lead over, and of course evidently it tugged on his line as well. But he did have a bite because we checked the both baits when we come back in, when we pulled them in. On Paul's hook link, where I put the baits on in a nice strip coming down the hook, it reversely come halfway off where he had a bite. And I looked at my bait, it was still exactly the same. But I just can't understand, there's no crab activity out there. Now, I don't know what it is. We have fished hard tonight and the last couple of days, and I've noticed most fishermen would say, oh, the crabs have been having to go with my stuff, the crabs have been doing this. There's not even anything out there. I cannot understand it. I don't know what's wrong with the estuary. Have they pumped some pollution into the estuary? I don't know. But again, as I keep saying, you've only got to upset the ecosystem with pumping pollution in, and it'll kill the crabs off. Here's your first start of your pollution. People don't think about, oh, come on, about the impacts they have on estuaries or rivers, because I said as the fat cats get the money, they're freaking happy. Oh, we're getting the money from all the water and all this and this. And as I said before, no, I'm going to start going off on one about pollution. I'm not going to do that tonight. But again, that's how the ecosystem works, isn't it? Pump shit into it and it'll kill it. Anyway, we're sitting here now. I'm inside. It's about, what time did you say it was, Paul?
No, sure. 5 to 10. 5 to 10.
It's 5 to 10, and it's still pretty light out there. If it wasn't for the cloud cover, it'd be even lighter. You can see it's still light. You can see the double yellow lines. Hang on, where am I here? Double yellow lines running up the road. So it's still you can still see the rods. I'll keep checking now and again just in case one shoots off. We're a bit lucky if we get a fish. But as I said, Paul had his first bite. A bloke who was on the steps, he had a little dogfish, and he'd been fishing theirs before we even decided to start fishing. And thing is, no matter where you go fishing, doesn't matter if you're on a lake, on a river, on the sea. Fishing offshore, it's a bloody long waiting game. Same as it would be on a river, same as it could be on a lake. I mean, so far we've been here since Wednesday, early Wednesday morning, and we both have blanked. I think we had a bite. Did we have a bite on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had one bite on Wednesday. Didn't catch it. A couple of blokes either side of us, they caught. We didn't catch. We don't know the reason why, but the fish are very far and few in between at the moment. Because normally you can come down here and the dogfish are a pain, but they are a sport. At least you're catching. Doesn't bother me. A lot of people moan about dogfish. At the end of the day, that's what I come fishing for. I've come for sport. And as I said, it's still raining. It's not heavy rain, it's just like a little shower, but it's like, whoa. It's been off and on for the last hour. You know, 1 minute it'll be spitting, then you get a little shower, then it'll stop, and the same again. Now, the thing is, me and Paul, as I said, come down. Today he hasn't played up, makes a change.
Been asleep.
Been asleep, that's why. Yeah, been with the, he don't snore, funny enough, it's me who snores.
Okay.
He just lies there and goes, ah, bah, 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 bah. Ah, bah, 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 bah. No, but, you know, it's, and believe it or not, every night I'm at the front window open on the van. It's when nobody's got it. I'm like, oh, you too. But, yeah. See, it's one of them places where you can relax and don't have to worry about things. And as I said, the wind this morning was up. I was making breakfast, wasn't I, Paul? And I'm standing there doing the breakfast.
Not good on a boat.
And it is, as you said, it just wouldn't be like on a boat. But with two pots, every time the wind blew, I had to hold them because I was like going to one side because even though we're going to put this plank underneath to try and raise it up, it hasn't raised it up enough. It's still on a tilt, but I can live with that. But when I was cooking this morning, actually it wasn't breakfast, it was brunch because it was about 12 o'clock I done it, wasn't it? Because we both woke up late. And then back after our meal, well, I was talking to Paul and his eyes were, oh. I didn't know if I was boring him to death, but it was just, he said he always does has something to eat and falls asleep. That's his excuse, I think. And I think I was boring him a bit. But you needn't laugh, it's the truth. But yeah, we've had one bite again tonight, but tomorrow we're going to do a morning fish, as long as the weather's okay, and hopefully show you what we've caught. But definitely, no. But definitely tomorrow we're going to go into Minehead. And I said I don't like buying stuff, you know, more. But we're going to get some more fresh mackerel in it. But I'm going to go into Minehead, go into the harbour, park up. spend a couple of hours in Minehead, have a mooch around, and I'm gonna get some squid, buy a box of squid, and also I will get some ragworm. I will buy the ragworm, but I'm refusing to pay for lugworm because we'll come back and do a little bit of digging, I hope. And the tide tomorrow is what time? Can't bleeding see it. It's too dark, that's why. I forget where I put my torch. Never mind. Hang on, I'm focusing. It's 8:30 in the morning. The tide is. So we're doing a couple of hours fishing till about probably 11:30, 12 o'clock. Get everything bunkered down so I can take a drive into Minehead. I might do a bit of filming in Minehead just for the fun of it. Get this on low. I'm trying to get a actually there's a phone shop in Minehead. I might get a selfie stick. Might be a good idea. So I can and yeah, so we're doing a podcast tomorrow in Minehead and show you around Minehead a bit. That's if you're interested. Show you where the tackle shop is in Minehead on the harbour wall. Paul is going to buy a bucket and spade.
Okay, I've changed my mind.
No, he's changed his mind.
I'm buying a JCB.
He bought a JCB. I'm gonna imagine that this Pratt on the bench, digging an hole just to get the worms. No point, don't need to go 20 foot down. You never know, we might find a second World War bomb. Yeah, so of course we're not doing very well with the bait I'm using. It's mainly been mackerel. I did try one of them. What are they called again, Paul? Herring, ain't they? No, they're not. Not called herring.
Yeah, for breakfast. Sardine.
Sardines, yeah. Big. They're big sardines, they're about this big. But all the ice is melting in the cool box now. It's freezing cold water, so I've still got another portion of mackerel in there for tomorrow morning. And we'll fish them out, and also I'll try another few herring. I'm gonna knock up a few rigs in the morning, just pennel rigs, and I will do a double up pennel rig. I've just tried my running rig. I had a little knock on it. Well, that was Paul's at the time, was it? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I put a pennel rig, a pulley rig on Paul's. No, it was a pennel rig on yours. Yeah, I put a pennel rig for Paul on, and we had a knock. And as I said, because I cast it probably too close, or as soon as the tide turned, it dragged my lead over a little bit. Even though I've got gripper legs, don't forget this tide turns, and when it starts towing out, it's pulling out at 6 knots. So of course, it's going to pull it over, isn't it? Yeah, aye. We've had a good churn of water. The waves have been coming in really nice. And as I'm looking up here, people are packing up now. So in the next 10 minutes, going to pull the rods in. And there was both. No, do you want onion on your sandwich? Cheese and onion sandwiches, lovely. And we've had a brew. Again, we always have a brew. Every 10 bleeding minutes at the moment. But it's one of those. It's you fish. If you don't catch, you don't catch. I'm not disappointed for me. I'm disappointed for Paul in the respect that I've brought him all the way down here and he hasn't caught nothing yet. But if I put 2 rods out tomorrow morning and I say, okay, we use 2 rods tomorrow morning, Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. My backside's tired. It just snored. I've done a bocce burst. Yeah, so... so anyway, guys... Don't start. so anyway... Cough. And a pig. Anyway, guys. Anyway, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow morning. If we wake up early.
I've set the alarm.
I'll be setting the alarm for 12 o'clock tonight. No.
Heaven. 25, I think it's an hour and 20 minutes to sort out over there.
So we're going to get up tomorrow. Hopefully we have a better day. It'd be nice, as I said, if I put 2 rods out, doesn't matter which rod goes first, I'm going to let Paul have the first fish. You know, the first strike. And hopefully we can catch it on film of him catching his first fish, because I would love him to have the thrill of catching a fish from the sea. Because you've never done sea fishing before, have you, at all? No, he's never done it at all. So it'd be nice for Paul to catch something so he can go, look, I've been down there and I have actually caught. But as I said, what we're going to do tomorrow, hopefully, I did say hopefully, is get up bright and early, get the fishing on the go, try and do a bit more podcasting and hopefully catch some fish. Then after we've done that, we might have a little brekkie, we might have a little bit of brunch in Minehead, or we might have some toast there and then go into Minehead and have something. But yeah,
I don't want a big breakfast.
No, all right, then we'll have some, yeah. Once he has something to eat, he just falls asleep. That's why his missus keeps feeding him, to keep him asleep. Isn't that right, Denise? Yeah, you know I'm on the bed. Shut him up, give him a sandwich. So anyway, guys, see you tomorrow morning on the next one. And as I said, I do not title them until I get home, because I don't know how to put, because my missus sorts that out for me. And those people who've been watching the adventures of me and Paul this week, Posse, if you're listening, we're down here. It is now Thursday. We're down here till Monday. So if my posse turn up, fair play to you guys. It'd be nice to see you. Fill the cake. If you turn up, I got a big piece of cake for you there, mate. A big... Aye?
It won't be lasting long.
It won't be lasting long if you don't get down there. Because at the moment, we've still got half a chocolate cake to eat, sponge cake to eat, what Paul's wife made. Very nice, Denise. Very delicious. But it's lovely. Aye? No, that wasn't me. That was a car pulling off. Anyway, guys, see you tomorrow. Catch you later. See you in probably here or mind your head. No, mine head. Yeah, catch you. We have to mind our head when we go out the door here, because I keep fucking bumping it. Hey? He's got a permanent lump on his head. Anyway, guys, catch you later. See you tomorrow morning. Bye.